Good day, students, and welcome again to ISIFE EDUBLOG. If you are new to our channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Remember, I am still your physics teacher, Stephen Chus, and in this particular video, we are going to talk about the third characteristics of wave, which is diffraction of wave. What is diffraction of wave? Diffraction of wave is the bending of wave around an aperture or round an opening as wave passes through the aperture. Like for example, if you are playing music in your room and your door or windows are open, somebody that is behind your window outside or behind your door outside will be hearing sound that is not as loud as the one inside the room. That sound that person is hearing outside is what is called the diffracted sound. You take a look at these diagrams here. The first one, you can see the incident wave, which, for example, is the wave or the sound wave coming from inside the room that is passing through an aperture. An aperture means an opening. So when this wave passes through this aperture, it does not just go straight. Some of those waves has to do what? Bend round the opening. There is diffraction here and there is diffraction here, but the two differences is that here it is a small opening, while at this particular diagram it is a large opening. So what happens? When the opening is small, the diffracted wave is going to give us a circular wave, but when the same incident wave incidents on an aperture and the opening is large, the diffracted wave is going to give us a plane wave. And this is all we can talk about under diffraction of wave. Now, let us talk about the fourth characteristics of wave, which is the interference. Interference is the phenomenon of wave whereby two or more waves which are moving in a given direction with the same amplitude, frequency, and speed superpose or overlaps. That means when you have one wave wrapping another wave, we say the two waves are interfering to each other's business. Hence, there is an interference. We have two types of interference. The first interference, as we can see here, is the constructive interference. What is a constructive interference? It is an interference in which the crest overlaps the crest and the trough overlaps the trough. So, you can see from this diagram, this sketch here, we are using two waves here. The first wave is on top, the crest of the first wave is on top of the crest of the second wave, and the trough is on top of the trough. So, hence, when crest is overlapping crest and trough is overlapping trough, we say it is constructive interference. And the second interference is the destructive interference. This is an interference in which the crest overlaps the trough and the trough overlaps the crest. As we can see here, the crest of the first wave is on top of the trough of the second wave, while the trough of the first wave is overlapping the crest of the second wave. So we say it is destructive interference. It is very important to also know that destructive interference forms what we know as the stationary or the standing wave. Okay, now we talk about the last characteristics of wave, which is polarization of wave. What is polarization of wave?